Example number 11. Finding the equation of a line passing through two given points. Find the equation of a line passing through the points 3, 4, and 0, -3, and then write the final equation in slope-intercept form. Well, in this case here, we're not given a slope. We're just given 2 points. So the first thing we need to do is we need to calculate the slope using the slope formula with those 2 points. So we determine which one is x1 and y1. By doing so, we can label 3 to be x1, 4 to be y1, 0 to be x2, and -3 to be y2. So plugging those in, we get m, which is equal to y2, which is -3, minus 4. And then we get x2, which is 0, minus x1, which is 3. So we have -3 minus 4, which is -7. We have 0 minus 3, which is -3. Well, -7 divided by -3 is the same thing as positive 7 over 3. So now we're going to use the point slope form with the slope of 7/3 and either point. So we can pick either one of these points and get the same line. Since we've already labeled this as x1 and y1, we're going to use that as x1 and y1. So we have our slope of 7/3. We have our x coordinate, and we have our y coordinate, So we know our slope m is 7/3. We know that our x1 is 3. And we know that our y1 is 4. And so the next step is to distribute the 7/3 to x and -3. So we have y minus 4, which is equal to 7/3 x. Now think of the 3 as a fraction over 1. So we have 7 times 3, which is 21. 3 times 1 is 3. And then we can simplify 21 over 3 becomes y minus 4 equals 7/3 x minus 7. And then we need to put it in slope-intercept form by isolating y. So we're going to add 4 to both sides. So -7 plus 4 gives you -3. So y is going to equal 7/3 x minus 3. So it's in slope-intercept form because it is written in y equals 7/3 x minus 3. Now, to prove that either point can be used, if we use the second point 0, -3 and see if we get the same equation. So let's go ahead and do that. So again, we have our slope, which is 7/3. In this case, now the x coordinate is 0. And the y1 coordinate is -3. So a negative times a negative gives us y plus 3. Well, this gives you 0, so when you distribute the 7/3 to x, you get 7/3 x. And 7/3 times 0 is 0. So that means you have plus 0. And then isolating y, we can subtract 3 to both sides, which gives us y equals 7/3 x minus 3. So we see that the same line will be obtained using either point. And again, this makes sense because we used both points to calculate the slope.